Um, Hello, in this video I want to show you how you can quickly make a procedural textures for fabrics in Blender. And for the tutorial I'll be using this model of a hoodie I created a while back. So yeah, to get started I will select the hoodie, and under the material panel I'll click on new to create a new material. So let me show you. Let me go to the rendered view so you can see. So let me change this color. Okay, currently I did the material to just the lower part of the video. I made the wood and the clothes kind of separately, so I'll select the top, the wood first, and select the clothes secondly. So to link the material, there's a shortcut in Blender, that is Ctrl L to link, and I'll select link material, so they would use the same material. Yeah, so now for the material setup, I'll split the screen right here, and yeah, I'll change this view here to the shader editor. So yeah, firstly, one thing I like doing for my is increasing, or for my fabric rather, increasing this roughness, but I don't really like it getting to 1, so something pretty close, like 9 point. I think this 0.9 is actually okay. And also one thing that would also help it look more like a fabric is this sheen. I usually add like 1.3 or something, so you get this kind of. Now notice it without the sheen. Look at this edges here, and 1.3. yeah, you notice it has some kind of reflectiveness, but kind of different from roughness. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. So now, to add those fabric patterns, those bumps, I'll use a procedural node, that's the Veroni texture. So if you press Shift A to add and come on that texture, you will see the Veroni. Yeah, so I'll use. So there's this useful add-on in Blender that comes in very handy when you are texturing node. That is the node wrangler. So in case you don't have it enabled, just come to edit, preferences, and under add-on just search for node wrangler. Yeah, this is it. Make sure it is enabled, and then you can continue. So now I want to preview just this particular node I'm working on. To do that, I will just hold down Ctrl Shift and click on this, that to show exactly this add-on, this node here. So currently I want to have like a tiled texture. Let's try and achieve some kind of fabric thing. So I'll use this randomness to 0, so it is not that random. I think I'll add a little bit, but it should not be too random. So one other useful tip with this node round, like select any node and press Ctrl C, any texture rather, be it image texture, bump texture, cloud texture, and press Ctrl C, it will automatically create this mapping node, so you don't have to be adding a mapping node or adding texture coordinates again to the So now another node I want to add rather is value. So if you come to Shift A, come under inputs, you can click on value, or alternatively you can just press Shift A and search for value. So I want to use this value node. So okay, no, I don't think I'll use this value for now. I think this is actually more better. Now let me show you something. I will increase this scale to be kind of large. Now for threads, definitely it would, the length will go along either vertically or horizontally a bit wider. So I will increase the scale of, okay, this is X, no, let me do it for Y. Yeah, I'll increase the scale of this Y to like 5. Yeah, so it's kind of having this fabric pattern. Let me try increasing this randomness a bit, just to have like a bit of ugliness with the texture. Yeah, so now that I've added this, what I want to use, I actually want to use as a bump for the fabric pattern. So I'll select my I'll plug in my principled shader back, so I can easily just Ctrl Shift and click on this to plug this back to the output. And for the like I said, I want to use this for the bump, so I would add in the vector bump, connect the distance to the height, and connect the normal to the normal, and right then you should see the pattern along the flow. So looking at it, I think this is actually too stretched, so I would reduce this to, let me say, 3, and let's see how it is. Yeah, so something like this, in order to increase the, because now this is looking actually kind of weird. So if I increase the scale a bit, it would look more, let me say 200 and see how it is. Yeah, so it's kind of having that kind of fabric feel, because Actually, if you want to get a more better result, is if you just use a you can use the procedural texture like a fabric texture, and then there are different sites where you can get free textures from, like texture events, and there's also this textures.com. You can check out Polygon too. So but to generate something procedurally, then I think this is actually suited for a stylized fabric, not too realistic. And if you want to go more detailed, you can go ahead to add a particle, just to give it, that's a particle, just to give it this kind of uh, fabric and feel. But I won't be doing that for this tutorial. So yeah, this guy, that's how you can create stylized thread pattern in